Maybe. Let's just settle in and we'll just do a little breathing and check in with what we're feeling, where we're feeling it. And maybe, you know, something comes up or is clarified or not. So if you have the sensation of emotion of any, try to just breathe and be present with it and notice where it is showing up. Sometimes with emotion, it's harder to want to stay present with that. We want to push it away or ignore it. And when it's a more good feeling emotion, sometimes we don't slow down enough to really experience it. So we're just slowing down to experience a little bit. Bring the hands together. Maybe there's an area you want to gently press into instead of hands together. If you felt a certain area where the emotion was prominent, maybe it's like in the arms or in the chest, in the back, hips. Just kind of taking a moment to connect in and honor those areas. And we'll all bring the hands to the heart. Let it go. And we'll just start easy cat-cow. few more rounds through cat cows, just your own pace, your own flowing movement. Good. Come upright, and like you're swimming, take one shoulder back at a time. If it helps to bend your elbows or bring your fingers to the midline, like sternum. Take your right hand, stretch it forward, push forward. Take your fingers very, very gentle, like minimal effort, and just draw them towards you just a little bit. Take the thumb and kind of pull it out and back. Other hand. So it just starts with like a hello wrist, and then a little easy pulling of fingers toward you. And the thumb comes out and towards you. Let that go. Take the arms side to side, reach up. And push back out, hold side to side. Take one more breath with the palms pressing. And then let it go. Really tap into the feeling of the full exhale, the space between the inhale and the exhale, and the inhale. Reach back up, inhale big. All the way to the top, we pause. Exhale, push out, hold. Another breath in. And down, exhale. Good, do that again. Inhale big. Exhale out, hold. Keep your jaw soft. Inhale. And let it go. Good, take the arms across to hug yourself. Relax the shoulder blades. So try to hold on to the inside of the shoulder blades and allow them to draw away, rounding away from each other. Stretching a bit through the inside of the shoulder blades and the space from the shoulder blade to the neck. You want to take your head down a bit. You might even like to round in like a cat pose. Slowly let that go. Take the arms up, a big open shape. Bend the elbows, open palms like goddess pose. Good. Walk your hands forward, forward fold. And come up to change leg position if you'd like to. We'll continue a few more cat cows just to warm up. Keep moving. Bring the hands to the heart, press the hands together. Really engage here and like line up your finger, line up your thumb. Let the wrists start to pull away from each other the more you put pressure into the fingertips. You can play with that. Drawing the wrists away, bringing them closer. All right, we're gonna inhale, lift up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, bring the hands together through midline. So it's like we're working to like bring it together smoothly. They don't coordinate automatically. Inhaling up, making big circles out. Again, so it's like I'm taking my palms towards each other over my lap and then bringing the fingers together and up and out. One more time, give it a try. Inhaling the fingers together, up and out. Good. Take your hands to the opposite knee or leg, anywhere along the leg really. I try to hold on towards the knee. Round in. Inhale, reach up. Again, goddess arms. Exhale. Bring the hands forward to forward fold. And we'll just bring the hands up. Go ahead and roll into table. Continue with cat-cows, warming up your spine. It warms up the shoulders and the hips as well. Beginning to load weight into the wrists, through the arms, into the shoulders. Awesome. Come up to down dog. Let go of the jaw. Let go of your eyebrows. Let go at the back of the neck. Let go a little at the heel. Come all the way forward. Be in your forward fold. You might take a little half lift to get into it. Come all the way up. And arrive into mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back into forward fold. Half lift, step back into plank. Now we'll take 3 breaths in plank pose. One more inhale. And exhale, bring your knees down if you're not knees down yet. And draw your hips back, round the low belly in. Stretch out through the shoulder. Come back up to down dog. Step forward. Half lift into your forward fold. Oof. And rise up. Coming back to mountain pose. You can always rise up, opening the arms side to side, bringing them back through the heart. Really letting it be your practice, your connection with your movement in your body, your expression. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift into plank. 3 breaths. And lower the knees. Draw the hips back, round the low belly, so the hips are coming back from the hip points coming together. Roll forward and come down to your tummy, hugging the elbows at the sides so the whole front body comes down at the same time. Cobra. Let it go. 2 more cobras. Push up to down dog. Step all the way forward. Half lift, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Returning to mountain. Take a big breath, settle in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, plank pose. 3 breaths. Grounding into the hands. Activate your hands like you're going to pull them in towards each other. Activate the legs. Front body is strong. 1 more breath. Bring the knees down. Hips back, stretch out. Come forward and lower down. 1 plank lowers down. Cobra, inhale. Let it go. 2 more. And push back to down dog. Stretch your right leg up. 3-leg dog. Exhale to step it forward and come up through crescent lunge. Good. Bring the hands down. Bring your back knee down. And take the arms back up. So it's like crescent lunge with the back knee down. Lifting high. Exhale to bring the hands down, lengthen out your front leg and point the toes out. There could be some bend in this front knee still. You can have bend in the knee and still engage the quads. Easy engagement. Roll forward, take the arms up. Good, we're gonna come back to crescent lunge here. So bring the hands down, take your back foot, tuck the toes, and you might need to step that foot forward a little bit, rise back up. Just gonna came back where we were. Step forward into mountain. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Step into plank, hold. 3 breaths. Bring the knees down, shift your hips back. Roll forward and lower down. 3 cobras. Push back to down dog. Stretch your left leg up, 3-leg dog. And exhale, step it forward. Rise up. There we go. Settle in. Bring the hands down. Back knee comes down. Stretch your arms up. You can untuck your back toes if you like. Lower the hands to lengthen out your front leg. Drawing your hips back. Bend into your front knee, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Back foot comes back to crescent lunge. So step it into place and come up. Step forward, mountain. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to your plank pose. Come through your chaturanga. If it is an up dog, come to the elbows touching at the sides. Rolling up into your up dog, or come back through your cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, 3-leg dog, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward, take your back foot into warrior one. Cross your left arm underneath for eagle arms. Left underneath, left leg back, warrior one, eagle arm. Release the arms, lengthen your leg into pyramid. And back through your front knee, come up into your warrior one. Step forward, mountain. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plank pose, chaturanga, up dog, cobra. Down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Back foot warrior one, rise up. Find your footing, find strength of the legs. Find the alignment through the rest of your body, up through your core, your hips. Take your right arm underneath, cross eagle arm. Focus in with the eyes. You might notice with the arms in a bind that you might feel the legs differently. Be subtle. Release the arms, lengthen out your leg to pyramid. And back into your knee, rise up. And step forward. Good. Awesome. Let's open out side to side a bit, and we'll come into our wide forward fold. With all the outsides of the feet, hands to the hips to fold. We'll just spend a few, maybe 6 breaths here, just unwinding, filling into the legs. It can be more of a passive forward fold, allowing things to settle. You might hold on to your big toes or your legs, bending the elbows and letting, like, drawing down further. Two more breaths. Yeah, bend your knees to come up. Open out into your warrior two setup to the left. Come up, take your triangle like really slowly. So lengthen out your leg, shift your hips back. This back hip starts to rotate up. Stay high, reach forward and rotate the arm. So keep this bottom arm kind of high up on the leg. You can still push the hand into the leg or hold on to it. And we're just gonna breath by breath, kind of like lower down slowly to where you want to stop, what feels good for you. And you might like to stay up higher. the jaw soft, keep the breath smooth. Settle into where you are. Take your top hand, bring it to your front leg, bend the knee, and we'll just set up easy into side angle from here. So just changing arms, stretch open. Excellent, come up, lengthen out that leg, back to triangle, and you can come into it wherever you were before. Good, and let that go. Bend the knee. Sometimes the hands can be a good way to support yourself on your way up if it feels like the side body is going to try to strain and pull. Rotate your foot back in. And we fold. Move out side to side. Come up. To the right. So their side body muscles, they are quite strong, but they can be a bit delicate and they can tend to like pull on the, like they're a little bit easier to strain, I'd say. So when we are doing these sort of side angle, triangle, especially coming back up, just want to make sure that where we're lifting from, try to create a lot of strength from the lower side body rather than pulling from the top. Think about lifting, not pulling. We're in warrior two. Come up slowly into triangle. Again, so we're taking a little time to bring awareness into these side body muscles. Stretching the hips back, rotating this one up. Rotate at the arm. Stay high. Engage those quads. And with your breath, making your way further down. Stopping where it feels good for you. All right, bend your knee, bring your top hand to your leg, change arms, and slide into side angle. Good, come up, bottom side body lifts you up. Right back into triangle. And let it go. Bend your knee, come up. Rotate the foot back to wide forward fold. And then we'll just take a moment doing what feels good in this position for you. You want to bend your knees. You want to do a twist. You want to move side to side. If you like stillness. more breath, and we'll just easy come up all the way up. Let's go ahead and cross from standing, cross the right leg over the front. We'll stretch up. Hands move over to the right, hips move over to the left. So we're getting a similar up and over, lengthening. I kind of that back foot play with what's on the ground, if my whole foot's on the ground, or if the heel lifts. If I'm grounding into the side of the foot. Excellent, change out. Other foot comes in front. So we're stretching up like a C shape, up and over away from that back foot. Good, let that go. If you have access to a wall, I want to stretch out the pecs at the wall. It could be a door frame, it could be anywhere that you can just anchor your fingers. Anchor your hand. Draw away. Keep breathing. Let that go. Oh my gosh. Change sides. So as we're doing this, the stretches across the front. Engagement is from the shoulder blade in towards the spine. Ooh. Good, slide out from there. All right, come into your quad stretch and we can take it to dancer pose if you like. If you do want to come to dancer, just spend some time with the quad stretch first, really like it, get it in these different angles, feel into it, breathe. If you'd like to come into it, up to you. Stretching up, lifting through the low belly. The heart draws forward. The eyes and heart follows the line of the hand. Come out. The other side. When you do the quad stretch, I like to recommend having the tendency is to let the foot just point. I like to think about bending the at the ankle a little bit to start. That creates a little more support and strength happening within the quads. That can, when it becomes dancer, it's less like jolting and like tightening to the quads. So when we start to kick into the hand, it's creating strength and resistance. And coming into your dancer if you like. Lots of strength in that shoulder. Good, come out. Wonderful. Come back to the front of your mat. Let's come down into a forward fold. Come into your frog squat. So angle your feet out, make your way down. And we'll step back into a table and do thread the needle. So coming into table, you might like a cat cow and like to sway a little bit. Setting up to thread the needle, left arm up, open twist, thread through. Come out, stretch open, and change. Stretch open. And let it go. Come down to child's pose. Come up to your seat. Come into our butterfly. Coming into fold, butterfly fold. Come up, take your left leg forward, cross the right leg over. We'll give it a hug to the opposite shoulder and make your way into twist. I'm gonna move my mat forward a little bit. You're twisting with the left leg forward, right knee up. Unravel into your seated figure four. So set up your ankle over the knee, slide your foot close. And I like this little loungy position. Whoa. You can certainly play with where you like the foot to be along the leg. If it was more like a pigeon position or a figure four, depending on where the angle of the foot, angle of the knee. This is another place where having the ankle engaged and flexed is useful for the knee and the hip. I like to do that before coming into the pose. So like as I'm setting up, I try to engage the ankle to about 90 degrees. That way I don't get like really deep into a pose and then set up my ankle and it's like, whoa, whoa, for the joints. We weren't ready for that. Good, slowly come out. Take both legs forward. Take the arms up and fold over the legs. Ooh. Coming up, right leg stays forward, left leg over. Coming into your twist. Rotate out, set up for figure four. And let that go. Both legs forward again. And lift up and fold. Folding here, we're hinging forward at the hips, so the whole pelvis rotates forward. Bringing the low belly close to the legs. I keep a little bend in my knees just so that it doesn't pull on my back. And then over time, as I kind of sandwich forward, I might have some space to lengthen the legs more. Come up, bring your feet down and roll all the way down. Happy baby. Just taking a moment to settle in. Relax your back. We'll bring the feet down and turn over to the side for Vishnu's couch. Other side. Balancing on your side body. Please finger the big toe or hold around using a strap. Maybe you just hold onto the leg. Let that go, switch sides. And let that go, roll back to your back. And let's take like 3 rounds of bridge pose. So inhale, lift up the hips, knees align with the feet and the hips. Lift up the heels and roll down. Reset and take a breath. Inhale, do it again. Let that exhale really engage upwards. If it feels like you kind of push into the feet and pull towards your like chest, lift up more. Lift up the heels, roll down. Breath. One more time, inhale and let the exhale really lift the hips. One more breath. Lift up and roll down. Take your left leg up. Cross it over for figure 4, reclined figure 4. Let it be easy through the upper back. I'm gonna let this be easy through the arms. You can really feel yourself settling in the upper body if it's available. And let that go. Other side. And come out. Awesome, setting up into a really easy twist. Let's come right in. I always recommend shifting the hips over an inch or 2 and the legs go away from there. Feeling your heart and the breath slowing down and relaxing. In your twist, scanning through your body and noticing if you're holding anything that you don't need to hold. Like if I soften my bottom leg, my legs might shift a little, but it's okay. And slowly come out from here, shifting into twist the other way. Make your way out. Going back to neutral on your mat, you might like to sway the legs side to side. We're coming back to your happy baby. If there's anything else that you would like to do, anything else that would feel good for your practice, we're winding down. When you're ready to come to your Shavasana, choose the shape that's most relaxing, where you can let go of holding the body for a moment and just letting yourself breathe.